Christmas because I thought that would be cool. Other people have definitely done it before. I just thought I'd give it a try. So first up we have this, which makes amazing sounds. So this is a back scratcher. I don't know why I'm going around the mic. It's not like that. So this is the actual back scratcher. This is probably very loud. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I can I don't know. I can't really do any other triggers with this. It's very, I don't know what else to do with it, so I'm just gonna go back to the box. The box is really good. It even has a little bow on it. That's pretty cool. So next up we have this penguin right here, which is actually a AirPod case. I got this. It's pretty cool. I really like penguins, so I got this for Christmas. The last AirPod case I had was a Chips Ahoy little thing. I don't really know how to make sounds with this. That's a good sound, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Glad I have nails for this. I'm just gonna leave that there. There's not a lot you can do with it. Next up we have Big League Chew bubble gum. I don't know. I haven't gotten this in a while, but my parents got me this, and I already ate some of it. So, but it makes really good sounds. I don't think I'm ever gonna do any gum chewing videos. I don't mind it, but I don't think I'll ever do it. But if you've never seen this gum, it's stringy. It's really cool. It's pretty good actual bubble gum besides the fact that it's stringy. I've never seen any other bubble gum that's it's in pieces, you know? Usually gum is just in sticks, or the one where it's in a stick form, but it's wrapped in a thing. Those ones are pretty cool too. I haven't had those in a really long time. And then there's just the balls. I have this too. I got this little penguin here. Very cool. He's very cool. This is more just showing off and not actually, because they don't make good sounds. So this is probably one of my favorite things that I got, and it is a Whitney Houston pillow. I can't really go like that. That's cool, I guess. couch that I have in my room. I have a couch in my room, and it works pretty cool. And lastly, I got this Coach backpack bag slash like backpack. Now, this makes really good sounds because it's like leather. Now, I've been wanting one of these like little backpacks, you know, and I was out shopping with my aunt, and all of the bags were like really expensive, like over $100, like $50, like really expensive. And I'm just starting to think, like, if you're gonna buy a bag that's that expensive, what are you gonna put in the bag? Oh, that's pretty cool. So I didn't end up getting anything at the store, and my aunt just ended up saying, like, hey, I have one of these bags that's just been sitting in my closet if you want it, and I got given it for Christmas. So I think it makes really good sounds. So I don't usually buy expensive things like this, and I don't like having expensive things. I hate having like really expensive like clothing or I don't wear jewelry. But just anything expensive, if it's that expensive and I'm gonna be carrying it around, I hate that. Cause then like, what if you lose it? Like there goes all of that money, you know? Like I would hate to have that burden. So, I mean, I don't know how long ago she bought it. It's probably a lot more expensive today. But I don't really buy expensive things because, you know, you don't want to have, like, okay, say if I did wear earrings or something, and I bought earrings that were like $300, like for a pair. Now I'm gonna be walking around with these earrings that earrings do fall out pretty easily as well. Like if you have long hair and it gets caught in the hair or whatever, you can lose that earring so easily. Like, and there goes like all that money. Like I don't wanna have the stress of worrying like, oh, what happened to them if I lose it? Like imagine having like an earring or a ring like that's so tiny and so expensive that you could just misplace it, and it's all of that money. It's just like $1,000 is just gone, and like it's so tiny it could be lost so easily. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like that's so, like I never want that to happen. Like obviously you spend like $1,000 on a phone, like a phone you're gonna be using every day. Like like if you somehow lose your phone, you could track it, you can call it. Like there's a better chance you're gonna lose like a piece of jewelry than your phone. So I mean there's that. Like any piece of technology these days you could track. You can't track jewelry. I guess you can track a bag if you put like a tracker or an air tag in it. I guess you could do that, or if your phone is inside of the bag, and if you lose the bag, I guess you can, like, you know, track it and find it, but, I'm just not about buying expensive things. So, how was everybody's Christmas? Mine was pretty okay. Thanks for asking. I guess for everybody who's in school right now, or like, you know, is still in school, like your break is just ending because it's Friday now, so by the time I upload this it'll be like the weekend. So all y'all gotta go back to school. Well, not Monday because it's New Year's, but I don't have school. I work. I go back to work on Tuesday. Although I went to work this Tuesday. And then I went to work on Thursday, which is yesterday, for a little work party that we had. So that was pretty cool. But my Christmas, God, it was last week and I forgot what I did. The big thing this year was this is the first year that I have a job, so I decided to buy a bunch of presents for my parents. I spent like hundreds of dollars on it, and I was so excited to give it to them. Like you know when you're a kid, like a little kid, and it's like Christmas, like Santa's gonna come, and you have that excitement, like you can't go to sleep, like you're so excited. I've never been this excited for a Christmas ever, and it wasn't even for me. I just couldn't wait to give them the presents. And on Christmas morning, it was pretty good. I had all the presents in my closet, and I had to carry them all down and then put them underneath the tree. Unfortunately, my mom was downstairs and she didn't want to leave, so I had to carry everything down and place it under the tree while she was just there. So I didn't end up putting like bows on the presents. I wanted to put like bows on the presents. I thought I had one here. I don't. To make it look pretty, but there's no sense putting the bow on the present just to hand the present to your mom to rip it off. Like there's no point, you know? So I didn't really get to use any bows. Before Christmas, I meant to do like a video of tapping on presents. Like this. This isn't anything. I have a little Christmas tree, so I just decided to wrap a bunch of small boxes and place them under the Christmas tree. I just have that there because I used it in the last video as a trigger. But I meant to do a video like that, where I like tap on the presents, but then explain what they are, because I can't unwrap them. But I was just so busy that I never got to it. So that was a little bit unfortunate. For Christmas Eve, I went to my aunt and uncle's house. We go there every year. And this year I decided to make little cutout cookies that I actually made for Thanksgiving, that I said in my first like whispering ramble. And they came out amazing, and then I was just gonna curse. I messed them up by stacking them on top of each other, and the icing got messed up. It got like squished, it got crushed, it got like smudged, you know? So, I mean, they were still good, but they just didn't look pristine, you know? Like, I spent so long making the cookies, and I was like so mad, because they got messed up. I hated that. That was awful. But so I made, more cutout cookies for Christmas Eve, but you know, they were Christmas cutout cookies. And the actual cookies took like 2 hours because I wanted to make 2 batches, one for Christmas Eve and one for Christmas, because I was going to do for 2 different places. The first batch got messed up. I don't know what, I think we overmixed it, and it like became dry and crumbly, and so it was kind of messed up. We made it, then covered it and put it aside, then made the second batch of dough. This one we stopped mixing earlier, and then we used it, and they came out good, the actual cookies. Then we used the second batch, and we could barely get anything out of it because of how dry and crumbly it was. So that was very unfortunate. But when the cookies were done, I decided to icing them that night, and I was like thinking about not doing it because like of how tired I was. But I did do it, and it took 5 hours just icing the cookies. was close. I was regretting it at some points, but they came out looking very cool. I made all different types of cookies and different colored icings. Last time, I did the icing wrong, and I poured a little spoonful on and then spread it around with a toothpick. This time, I made it a little bit thicker and put it into a piping bag, and that helped so much. It helped me put detail on the cookies, and they were amazing. So I split them 16 and 16. I brought 16 to Christmas Eve and 16 to Christmas. And everybody loved them. I loved them. They were very good. For a cookie that's just so basic and doesn't really have that much flavor to it, they took a damn long time to make. As opposed to I got a chocolate chip cookie better than a sugar cookie. But it takes me an hour to make chocolate chip cookies. Why didn't I just do that? These look prettier. They look so pretty that you don't want to eat them. So I do have one story to tell, and it's about these shoes that I also got for Christmas. And damn, yeah, they make good sounds just like I thought. So these shoes are Bear Paw, which is apparently a pretty good brand. But like I said before, I don't like buying real expensive sneakers and stuff. I don't really like buying stuff like that. Just give me a pair of shoes that fit me and I'm good to go. But I went over Christmas Eve for my aunt and uncle's house, and they had these shoes. Now the story behind this is my cousin, who is my aunt's son, he worked for a garbage truck 3 years ago, and I guess at some point they fell out of a bag or something while they were putting them into the garbage truck, and he saw them and thought they were pretty good, so he kept them and then gave them to his mom, which is my aunt, and they didn't fit her. And so she pointed something out, and that it's this right here, this little point right here. You can't get your foot past, it doesn't stretch, you can't get your foot past here. It's this much space for your foot to go by, and so she couldn't get her foot in. So when we went over, my mom tried to put it on, and she couldn't get her foot past this point either, and neither could somebody else, and they were it was probably defective, that's why it was in the garbage. So with me having the smallest feet there, my mom wanted me to try them on, and so I did, and I could just barely get my feet inside them, and they kind of hugged my feet. They were a perfect size for me, and everyone was cheering hey. So I was just giving them. So yes, these came out of the garbage, but they are the best shoe that I've ever had. They're so comfortable. They're fuzzy inside. They're more of a slipper, but high top, but you know what I mean. I spent 2 hours in the shoe store trying to get shoes that fit me, and they were just right here all this time. I don't even know what size these are. Apparently they're a really big size, but nobody can get their foot inside them. The shoe is good, and I love it, and I think I'm going to say it's my